Hey, what is going on, guys? Fursty here, back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be covering another class edit video. Today, we are going to be talking about the ERAD submachine gun in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. If you guys missed my last two class edit videos, it did very well on my channel, which first and foremost, I'm very appreciative of that. I love that you guys are showing your support. Be sure to leave a like on this video if you guys do enjoy. But I covered the KBAR 32 assault rifle and the OSA, and I'll have both of those down in the description below so you guys can go click on those and go straight to those videos. But today, we're going to be covering the ERAD. Now, similar to all of my other class edit videos, I'm going to be breaking this video into like attachments and perks and things like that on my class and talking about every single one and why I like to use it on this class. So to start it off, we're going to be covering the first attachment, which is foregrip. I like to use foregrip because it pretty much eliminates the recoil when shooting in medium to longer range gunfights. Now, obviously, with the longer range gunfight with a submachine gun, you're going to want to burst your shots so that you don't like spray over, because the recoil is going to be pretty bad even with foregrip for those really long range engagements. But if you burst your shots, then you should easily get that kill if the person's not looking. It'll be a little bit more difficult if they are and they have like an assault rifle or something. But foregrip definitely helps you guys out with those medium to long range gunfights, and it pretty much turns this into a high powered assault rifle, which is why I like to use foregrip on this gun. Second attachment that I like to use is Quickdraw. Now, I don't know a gun in this game that I don't use Quickdraw on. It's really one of the most essential attachments in this game. It helps you guys out with bringing your gun up quicker, which essentially wins you a lot more gunfights. Now, this is very important if you guys are playing a lot more aggressive and getting in the enemy's face, because you're going to be bringing your scope up on a lot of people at once, and with the quick draw attachment and a submachine gun, you're going to be able to snap onto one enemy to the next, and it's just going to be very, very effective and a lot better than not using this attachment. Moving on to our third attachment, I like to use particle amp. Now, since this is an energy-based weapon and we aren't familiar with these weapons in previous Call of Duties, particle amp is pretty much the same exact thing as long barrel in any other Call of Duty, similar like Black Ops 3 or something. So particle amp is pretty much long barrel for ballistic weapons. Now, I like to use particle amp because, like I said before, I like to treat this thing like a high rate of fire assault rifle that you can use as a submachine gun. So pretty much, I like to make it like the most that I can is to like a hybrid, so that I can use it in medium to long range gunfights and still be able to shred people in close range. So particle amp pretty much allows me to shoot people that are further away from me without having too much recoil, and it pretty much stacks with foregrip to make this a really effective medium to long range weapon. So those are all the attachments that I'm going to be using on this gun. Moving into perks, perk 1, I have two perks selected, that is Ghost and Dexterity. Now, I use both of these perks and I pretty much use them on every class that I'm using in pubs, because Ghost is very important. A lot of people in this game like to use UAVs. If you're using Ghost, you're off the radar. They do not see you even when they put a UAV in the air, and you're always able to be stealthy and get behind your enemies. And with a submachine gun and the playstyle that you're going to want to use with a submachine gun, you're always going to be around the enemies, and if you're using Ghost, they won't know you're there, and you'll always be able to get the jump on them. Second perk in perk 1 is Dexterity. I like to use this because, similar to Ghost, you're always going to be in the enemy's face, and with Dexterity, you can reload your weapon faster, and you can also change weapons faster, and it just allows you to really be more efficient and quicker when you are facing your enemies. If you're trying to snap on from one to the next, Dexterity allows you to reload your weapon faster. So snapping off from one enemy to the next, having to reload real quick, shouldn't be a problem. You can just strafe left and right while you're reloading, and you can pretty much always get that shot off before your enemy, and it just allows you to get those shots off, reload really quickly, and pretty much get right back into the battle, which is what I always like to do with this gun. For perk 2, I like to use Scavenger simply because with my aggressive playstyle, I'm always killing people left and right, and I'm always running out of ammo, and I find myself having to either pick up a gun or use Scavenger to get more ammo from the dead bodies around me. So that's why I like to use Scavenger. It just allows me to have more ammo. There's not really anything else in perk 2 that I would actually even recommend using, except for like Hardline, maybe if you guys are going for those bigger streaks, but that's like the only other perk that I would use in perk 2 besides Scavenger. Moving on to perk 3, which is the last thing on this class, I'm using Hardwired. Now, I like to use Hardwired because it's just one of those things that allows you to pretty much be immune to all the BS going on around the map. I said this in my last class setup video. It takes away the effects of like a whole bunch of tacticals in this game, like EMP affected tacticals, and it also takes away like counter UAV. So if somebody calls up a counter UAV, you'll still be able to see the minimap, which is why I would recommend using hardwired. If you want to use something different in your perk 3 like dead silence or something like that, you can also use that, but it's really based off of what your playstyle is and how you like to move around on the map. Similar to my last class setup videos, this class is fit to my playstyle. A lot of other people might not play like this. If you don't play like this and you think that this class doesn't fit you, go ahead and put a different class that you think would work for this weapon in the comment section down below, so you guys might help somebody else out that has the same problem. This is just a class setup that fits my playstyle, which is why I like to use it. But that's pretty much all of this class. Like, in a nutshell, I kind of just summed it up and told you guys why I like to use everything. So if you guys did enjoy this video or it did help you, please drop a like, because I'd really appreciate that. Also, comment down below what you guys thought of this class, if you have any modified classes that you want to share with anybody else. And don't forget to subscribe to me on my channel if you guys are new. I'm on the road to 200 subscribers, and until next time, guys, I am out. Peace.